Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. So today's going to be a busy day. I've got anywhere from 3 to 4 videos to do depending on if I can put something together myself. I have a dessert video for my son today, dinner for both of us, and then I do have one review video for sure and possibly a second one. So it's going to be a day. But Tom's working 12 hours today, so he'll be gone, so might as well stay out of trouble, right? So I'm going to make my son what they call an apple dessert pizza, but I'm going to make it peach because I only have one apple pie filling left. And well, we're going to save that till I get some more made. So let's get started. It says to use a pre-made thin pizza crust from the store, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm a rebel, I guess. So I'm going to use that pizza mix that I like from Walmart. I did find a couple of recipes that I'm going to try for myself, but I'm not trying them today. So then you need a half a cup of hot water, and we're going to get that stirred together. And I don't know why I'm using my fork. I got a spoon out to do that with. We're going to get that all mixed together. You know, this pie crust is only $1.62, and to make a dessert, the pie crust was like $3 or $4, close to $5, something like that. And I'm like, no, that's not happening. Especially a dessert that I'm not eating. Can't have all that now. All right. So I think we got it pretty much mixed together. All right, now we're going to cover this and let it set for 5 minutes. So I'm going to put that right over here. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to grab my pie filling. I'll be right back. So the next thing it says is to use a can of apple pie filling, which there's only 21 ounces minus 32. But then it says cut it into smaller pieces. Well, it says to take a sharp knife and go inside the can. Well, anybody knows you're not supposed to use metal inside your jars. So this is my pie crust, and I thought to come up with a really good idea for how to make the pieces a little bit smaller. So I'm going to put my pie crust in this pan. Now tell me if I'm weird. I got some on my thumb, that's good. And I'm going to use my crusher that I use for hamburger. And let me tell you something. My pie filling is way better than you get at the store. I don't want to chop it too fine because I want nice chunks in there too. So how's that for an idea? Smarter than the average bear, Yogi. I guess I'm full of it this morning. That's okay. So now, while I'm waiting just a couple more minutes for the pizza crust, we might as well get to the next section, right? And we'll just have it sitting there. Or maybe not, because then, maybe not, because then the butter will completely melt. My brain had to think for a minute. I'll be back after we get the crust ready. Alright, so it's been the 5 minutes. So, let me bring you down here. I wish I was rich and I could have all those fancy, well, never mind. It'll be good just the way I do it. Alright. So let's stretch this pizza out to fit into the pan here. Okay, so I decided to do a little different. I'm going to actually roll this out. Hopefully. Let me put a little bit of flour in there. Because I thought about it, I would like it to be more even when I'm putting it on there since it's going to be used for a dessert. This is not good rolling dough, that's for sure. Never know till you try it. Maybe I'm not a very good roller. We've all found that one out. I just thought with it being a dessert pizza, we don't want big, thick, you know, pieces on it. We would rather have it be more even, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Can't wait till I learn to make my own. That'll be another nemesis that I break, right? That's something I hope we all learn, is that, you know, if we've got fears about certain things that we cook or whatever, let's try to get over those fears, you know? If you've got something you're real fearful of, let me know what it is, and maybe I'll try it. I don't know. We'll see. What's the worst thing that can happen? We fail together? I mean, that's, I guess, the worst thing. That's sticky dough, isn't it? Alright. Now, back in the day, I could spin it and everything else, but you know what? It's not back in the day anymore. I haven't made a pizza in a pizza restaurant in, gosh, 40 years? 35 years? It's been a minute. Now I'm going to go ahead and let this go over the side because this dough seems to shrink a little bit. And then that way maybe it'll still be the same size as the pie pan. I know this is going to be a long video because I don't know what I'm doing. That's sad. Sorry you guys have to sit through it. Well, you don't have to. But I'm going to poke this in here. So hopefully we don't lose a whole bunch of size to it. Now I'm going to cook this pizza until the crust is done, because like I say, the other one said, you know, pre-made crust, and it even baked it past that. And my stove is having a hard time heating today, so I don't know what's going on with it. I turned it on like 20 minutes ago and it's still only at 190. So anyways, I want to show you guys something. So, you know, I buy stuff from Little Dusty's, and I do have some cookbooks, but they're still in Tom's truck. He didn't have time to bring them in. But I bought a box of jars. Look at this. Isn't that cute? And it's got a little hanging thing there. And then I got a real old one. It says tea on it. And the lid actually still works. And then I got regular jars that were in the box, but I thought those were two that you guys would really, really appreciate. So let's let this thing get done. Hopefully my oven gets up to heat. Or maybe we won't be doing anything today. All right, I'll be back. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. I hate that. So inside this bowl I have 2/3 cup of flour, 2/3 cup of brown sugar, 4 tablespoons of salted butter, and a 1/2 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. So I've done as much as I can with a fork. So now I'm going to get that mixed together with my hands, and yes, they're clean. Get that all mixed up because we want like a crumble made out of it. I think they're going to love this. I told him, I said, I don't have any apple pie filling. Well, I do. I have one, but I said, well, would you rather have? And I said, I got strawberry, I got this, I got that. And he goes, peach or blackberry? He is my son. That's all I can say is he is my son. That would be my choices too, actually. All right. I know my hand's a mess. So now I'm going to pour this on top of that pie crust, or that pizza crust, I should say. Come on, come out of there. There we go. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to spread it all over the top. I'm glad it didn't shrink up a lot because I really wanted to be able to take this all the way to the edge so that it would be a full, like, pizza pie, you know what I mean? Look at this. Anything with peach is good. Oh yeah, that looks great. Now we're going to sprinkle that all over the top. That's why I didn't wash my hand again. Because I knew I was going to have to do this. Alright, let's put the rest of that on top. And sprinkle it all over. Look at that. My oven did finally get to temp, by the way. I don't know if I should call a repairman because it doesn't do it all the time, but sometimes. Alright, so now we're going to put this back in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes, and then we'll have another step. Alright, so let's get this dessert finished up, and then we can get dinner started here shortly. Alright, so I have a cup of powdered sugar. And then we're going to use 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm going to put in about 1 1/2 to get started. Let's get that stirred in there really good. I think I'm going to use that other little bit just to make it, I want it a little bit thinner than that. Not too thick, and not too thin. That's better. Much better. Oh yeah. Let's get that off of there. Alrighty, look at that. That looked beautiful. Alright. So now we're going to bring this over here. We're going to put that down. And this is still nice and hot. And we're going to set it right there. Then I figured if I put it in a measuring cup, then we can be able to pour it a little bit. And we're going to decorate it with that frosting. Oh, baby. Look at that. I think my son and his girlfriend are going to absolutely love this. I haven't found anything that they didn't like yet, so that's a good thing. Alright. So now how would we do quality control with this? Maybe if I just use my pizza cutter and just did a little bit. I'll just tell them, you know, Mom had to do quality control. That's all there is to it. Alright, let's get that little bit out. And it cut all the way through. It's really hot. Alrighty. Let's see here. really hot. That peach pie filling is amazing. You can taste the topping and the frosting on top. You guys, it's amazing. Gotta give this one a try. The only caveat is that, well, if you buy the pie crust at the store, it's not going to be as good as mine. Just saying. So give it a try. It's a great recipe, and do you think you'll notice that? So, but I think he's getting used to the idea of quality control. So you guys have a great day. Be a blessing. Be blessed. And I will see you at supper.